RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs. RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs. X, RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs, RX, RTX, GTX, GPUs.
Holy shit. What's up, everybody? It's been a while. Let me know if you could hear me okay and everything sounds good. And we'll hang out for a little bit on this Sunday evening. So, what's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for coming. I'm going to scroll up here, say hi to everybody. All right, all good, cool. All right. Seb, what's up, dude? So Seb here, Dave Jack here, Hobbyist Miner here. Smash the like button, guys. Let me get some more people in here. Good turnout so far. Mrs. Red Fox, thanks for coming. What's up, Gandalf, Gray, man, Canadian Miner, Titan Nightmare, Mamba Mining. What's up, Automatic K Beats? Man, it's been a while. Teaspoon, yo, what's up? So many names in here that I have missed. Retro Mike Crypto. Thanks for the membership gift. All Track, what's up? Quincy White, Real Live Investing, what's up? Mike the Miner, Intra Gray Guy, what up? Burn, what's up? Crypto UK, what's up, everybody? Backwards Miner, what's up? Base Rar, what's up, man? Yeah, I did miss you. Oh man, it's so fun to be back. Dom Z, what's up, dude? Who else? Did I miss anybody? Golden Wolf, what's up, dude? So I think Max Voltage, what's up, buddy? Been a while. Hope you're doing okay. You and the missus, hope you guys are doing all right. Travels, what's up? Oh, and I put a poll up. I remembered how to do that. So vote in that poll. Curious on what you're mining right now. Cool. So yeah, answering that poll. I think these are probably some of the most popular coins right now. Caspa, Nexa, and Flux. I know there's a couple others. Dynex, Alf. You could be doing Ergo, Raven, Firo. Some of those ones have been around a while, but I'm curious, and I'll let you know a little bit of what I'm doing as we go throughout the stream here. But yeah, vote in that poll, and we got 87 votes so far, and Caspa is in the lead. And smash the like button if you guys don't mind. We'll get some more people in here. See what we top out at. I'm really curious. We got a little over 70 right now, which is pretty rad. Teaspoon is mining a Raven at the moment. I got some Gatorade here, but might be tapping into that Fireball soon. But yeah, if you're mining something else, let me know in the chat. I've been pretty up to speed on what the most popular speculative mined coins are, which a lot of them have made their way to what to mine in other calculators at this point. But I am curious what you might be spec mining, maybe burning some electricity for, or maybe just breaking even or hitting a little bit of profit on your GPUs. Thanks, Teaspoon. Yeah, that Neon Fox is from last holidays, courtesy of Mrs. Red Fox. Yeah, I saw, so Ted is mining Radiant. I don't see many people mining that, and I did the overclocking video on that. It's like the lowest viewed of all the overclocking series I did, was that last month, but is like amongst, compared to the others, seems to be more of a profitable thing to mine, so. Dynex, I dived into DNX. I dived into that today because I was wondering if I was going to make a video on it, but it seems, from what I've learned so far, that it's kind of a pain to mine. So SRB Miner released their miner for it, but it taxes the CPU so heavy, depending on how many cards you have on that rig, that the CPU is a limiting factor on your mining rig, which really hasn't been the case for us. And so what that looks like, if you're familiar with HiveOS, is the load average gets really high. And essentially your mining rig will look like it's mining at a certain hash rate, but the pool will report a much lower hash rate because your CPU is bottlenecking you, which for all of us miners, it's been for a long time, just get the cheapest CPU you can. So a lot of us have those Celeron G39, what are they, 3900, 3930s, 4400s that just are not great at a mining rig with multiple GPUs with Dynex, from what I've learned. So the SRB miner is working on and made progress on offloading, so you don't need any of that CPU stuff. So I was going to make a video on it, do an overclocking guide on it, spend some hours burning, learning how to mine it to get it out to all you, but I think I'm just going to wait for the miner developer to figure that out, hopefully soon, and then it won't be much of an issue for us anymore, because profitability looks okay on that. It's like on par with some of these other speculatively mined coins, but that's what I've been seeing so far. Oh, Seb, thanks, dude. Been referencing some of your OC videos and some videos. Appreciate that, dude. And what's tough about some of those videos is, like, the Nexa one, I think, is probably out of date at this point. So I got to make a follow-up on that. I got to test some of that, so we'll see. We'll catch up with some of the chat here. And tonight we're just hanging out, see where the night takes us. Q&A is totally cool with me. Mining of the North, what's up? Daniel Gates, what's up, dude? You're trying to figure out Dynex right now? Yeah, man. I was in their Discord for a while today just learning, trying to figure out if I wanted to spend some time getting the test rig going up on that, but I think I'm going to pause for now until that miner gets updated a little bit further. Techman, what's up, dude? Everything to BTC for the win. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a strategy right now is taking all your speculative mined coins, converting them to Bitcoin or mining on NiceHash, and converting over to Bitcoin. And NiceHash has heavy hash on it, which is Caspa's algorithm. So pretty easy convert. Even, we should probably take a look at some of this stuff. Zergpool has some of these speculative coins on there, so that will auto convert to any other cryptocurrency that they have that you want. This kind of gets back to like 28, probably 2019, late 2018, 2019. 2020 for me, I was doing a lot of those like auto conversion pools just to stack Bitcoin during the rough times like now. But we'll talk about strategy later, so you guys hang around. Not that I really know what I'm doing. I almost included Alpha in my poll. I almost did Fluxatron, but then I could only do other because I got so many spots. I got so many spots. Kyle Rogers, you bought a C1100 after your video. That's sick, man. Yeah, Travels. You ever get that FPGA mining? Yeah, dude, I did a video on it actually last week. 12 3070s versus this FPGA that's right here. So actually I saw, and it's not my intention, but I made that video. It was a lot of fun. It was actually Dave Jack's suggestion. So shout out to him in the chat. Kudos to him for that idea for that video. And I've had this FPGA for a while. It mined Ethereum and did really, really well on that. And then after the video, it really did nothing. It just sat back here with all these other GPUs and collected dust. And Caspa popped up for it, and I finally got around to running it and made the video on it. But I was surprised how many people bought one in the comment section after I made that video. It's not my intention. I don't make anything for buying this. I had to pay for this whole thing myself. But just be careful. I've done FPGA modding in the past. I did it with this guy first. Looks like an ASIC. You might have seen it if you've been around for a while. It's not. This is also an FPGA, just in like an ASIC, typical ASIC housing. This is a BlackMiner F1. This I did well on. I got in early, which just seems to be the key, and mined a lot of coins that were CPU mineable only at the time with this, and it crushed them. And I made all my money back and then some on this thing. And I did the same on this, pretty much the same on this FPGA, this Xilinx Varium. But you're just so beholden to bitstream developers. So like, if Caspa goes to ASIC soon, then this isn't going to stand up, and then you're just going to have a piece of hardware that can't do anything. Because that's what happened with that FPGA. Get in early before, kind of like dominate CPUs, dominate GPUs, and then sit and do really well, and then an ASIC will come online for that algorithm. And if the developer of the coin doesn't pivot, then the ASICs just dominate, and then FPGAs, GPUs, and CPUs are just dead. And they don't, like, this is useless. So if there's a Caspa, I'm not really in the know, but if there's a Caspa ASIC coming up, then FPGA is dead in the water and can't compete. And then you essentially have a piece of hardware that can't do anything until Team Red Miner or some other public bitstream developer develops the bitstream that you need to mine another cryptocurrency with it, which they seem to do pretty well on CPU intense algorithms, though Ethereum, I guess, was the exception to the rule, specifically on this. On my way up, thanks for the super chat, dude. Appreciate it. While my rig is off, I used the gain knowledge over the last couple of years to build my first gaming PC. Nice, dude. Thanks. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably go the other way, gaming PCs first and then mining rigs. That's what I did, but can certainly work the opposite. That's really cool, man. Hope you're playing some rad games on there. The F1 minis are actually still profitable on Aeon, really. That's cool. That's cool, no? Can you put the FPGAs in the F1 to mine Caspa? So the black miner, nobody's publicly developed a bitstream yet for it, so I don't really think I could do anything with that thing. It was like $2,000, $2,500 when I bought that thing like 3 years ago. I just, if you guys know, or if you know secrets and want to help me out, hit me up on Discord, send me a message, because I don't know what to do with that thing. It's been sitting back there for years now. Years. Dan Ruggs, Fiat, what's up, dude? See what else I'm missing in here. Lead time for this FPGA, I think, is 16 weeks right now. So again, you just don't know what's going to happen. I took a big risk on it when I bought it. Saw the Ethereum numbers and was like, whoa. Number one, I just love this stuff. Two, FPGAs have been lucky in the past getting it early. And three, it would probably make a pretty cool video and I can make some money back. People watch the video based on advertisement revenue from YouTube, and that all kind of worked out. But I wish I had the time or knowledge to actually learn how to make a bitstream for any of this stuff, because you can make them for the black miner, you can make it for this, but you need like the specialized knowledge and learning in order to do that, which makes it a very specialized thing. So then you either keep it to yourself and make all that money, or you maybe keep it private and only let certain people use it, or you sell it under contract to a mining farm. Yes, that's kind of the stuff that happens. Crypto Crag, what's up, dude? Patrick Murphy, what up? I'll close the poll soon. So if you haven't had a chance, chat in that poll. What are you, of those at least 3 or 4, what are you mining right now? And if it's something else, let me know down in the chat. I'm curious. So what everybody's doing out there in bear market times. This is part of the thing we signed up for when we became crypto miners. What else can we do? Thanks everybody for hanging out Sunday night like the old days. Appreciate it. Aussie J Mining, what's up, dude? So I missed anything, just tag me in the chat if there's anything you want to chat about here. Is GPU mining still viable at Red Fox? We'll get into that a little bit. Residential electric rate, not wonderful. not terrible compared to what some people are paying out there, but it sucks. I got a lot of stuff off still. I can get some more stuff online. It's just time and testing on a lot of these newer algorithms and coins that have come out. But right now I got 24 3070s up. And what else do I have up right now? I got an 8x1660 Ti rig up. I have this FPGA mining, unless I'm live streaming because it's really loud. I have a few of those mini ASICs. I got a mini Doge, 2 mini Cadena miners, and I have a Jazz miner mining Ethereum Classic. That's still running. And I have an iPolo running Ethereum Classic as well. That's still running. Which is sad. That means there's about 80 GPUs offline right now, which is a crazy number of GPUs collecting dust. And that is everything from more 1660s to 3090s, 3080 rig, 3070 Ti rig, 3060 rig, I think is off. It might be mining. I think the 36 rigs, there's 6x3060 rig that is mining. I got a ton of 6600s, 6600 XTs, probably like 60, maybe. Anywhere between 40 and 60 of those cards. All the 580s are off. Obviously, they're just sitting right there. They don't make anything, as far as I know. And just that's everything in rigs, and then just various cards back here that need repair or just are offline. Oh, and then I have 6 A2000s that are still new in box. I just never got around to them. I'll probably do a spec mining rig on those soon. Those might be fun. I got a Bitcoin ASIC, an older one that was making money during the bull run. That's just off. That was free from a sponsor, so whatever. That's okay. One of the perks, I guess. And I think that's probably almost everything in what the current state of them are. I got the 3060 Ti's. I don't know if you could see them. They're right there. Those are off. That's just 6. I think I got probably like maybe another 6 out in the garage that are off. And those I want to get up and going soon because those are pretty efficient. So I think where I'm stuck right now is electric rate for sure. 37s are doing okay. You know, they're making money, not a lot, but those I want to get up. I want to get 3070s up, 3060 Ti's. Those are the most efficient of the 30 series cards. Those are cool. I'll make some money on those over my electric rate. And then I need to test the AMD cards, the 6600s and 6600 XTs, because I don't know what they do on any of these other algorithms. And I suck at AMD overclocking compared to NVIDIA. Oh, I got other AMD cards off, 5700s, 6700s. I got a 6800 XT back here somewhere that a sponsor shipped to me that then they went out of business before I could make a video. Yeah, it's a lot. All right, anyway. That's everything that's been happening. But I'll talk about what I'm mining here in a second. And I'll talk about why I'm holding on to some of those cards and what I'm thinking about the future. Caveman Mining, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Pigeon Coin. Hawk Capital, what's up, dude? See what you guys are chatting about. Have you considered GPU hosting? I have not, man. I have not. Why not sell your cards? Let's talk about that. Geek of all trades, what's up, buddy? Why not sell your cards? So I don't know what the future is going to bring, obviously. But, you know, one of the things I've been thinking about is kind of like where I was in the past versus what could potentially happen in the future. And Ethereum's out of the game, so a lot has changed, and we never know what's going to happen, really. We never really did, but what really helped me when things got wild this last bull run is having all the cards I had on hand. So at the time, it was all the older AMD cards, 5700s and stuff, and then I had a bunch of 10 series cards that I don't have anymore, and then some 20 series cards, And then like having all of that was great because when crypto started getting crazy and mining started getting really good, I have those cards and I could just boom, I was ready to go. I didn't have to go scramble and fight for 30 series cards, which eventually got obviously a ton of those using different methods that people thought were questionable. And I got some slack for, but put in the work. But just having all that stuff on hand was really great. And I mined with those 10 series cards and 20 series cards and eventually phased them out as I got 30 series cards in, during those initial releases and throughout crypto mining's craze. And so what I've thought about this whole time is like, man, if that happens again, if prices go up drastically, now that people have definitely sold cards, people have turned off mining rigs, we've hit like some kind of equilibrium where all the math that I've done, you're pretty much like 14 cent per kilowatt hour. You, with the best overclocks on some of these coins that are on what to mine, we should probably just check that out in a second. You're at break even with 30 series cards, like 14 cent per kilowatt hour. Should we check that out? And then I'll get back to what I'm talking about. So let's go over to what to mine here. I'm gonna switch this over. And on here, this is just showing all the current GPUs that are out there. And these are the really shitty what to mine overclocks that are inputted right now. And you can see a 30 series card on 10 cent electric rate. This 3090 is making 4 cents profit. If I put in the best overclocks that I have, I just don't have them on this computer right now, I can tell you that A4000s, 3070s, some of the most efficient cards from the last generation on, I think, Caspa and Radiant are the best right now, are making like 4, 5, 6 cents, which I know sounds ridiculous. I know it does. But that's just the reality of it right now. So that's really the equilibrium we've hit is like 14 cent per kilowatt hour on those algorithms. Everything where it's at right now, price-wise, difficulty-wise, you're getting about break even. So what happens? If prices start to go crazy, we're talking 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 times their current value. If all that starts going wild at some point, if the cycle repeats, even without Ethereum, because we've got all those other mineable coins now and some that have been around a long time, if that cycle repeats, has enough hardware been dispersed to non-miners that if that happens, I'm going to be in a good situation with the hardware that I have to turn it right back on and be ahead of the game while everybody else again scrambles for hardware. I've seen it happen twice. Now I've been through 2 cycles. Will I see it happen a third time? Yes, then I'll be ahead of the game. No, then I'll be sitting on a lot of hardware that will just continue to depreciate value over time. Though, for me, personally, it's all paid for. Like, I did the work, I put in the work. This last bull run, it's all paid for. It's obviously still valuable hardware that I can sell and come away with a profit on. But also, I've played this game before. Whether I'll be right or wrong in the long term, it's the game I'm playing. It's the risk I'm taking of hold on to that hardware so that I'm ready to go instantly versus try to accumulate more hardware and put in all of that work again when my son just turned the lights on in the basement. When prices start to go up again. I'm gonna go turn these lights off. I'll be right back. So at least that's what I'm thinking of right now. I would love to know what you guys are all thinking. If you've held on to this hardware or not. Get back to bed, you. I gotta go back to live streaming. Get back to bed, you. Get back to bed, Red Fox Jr. But there's no right way or wrong way to do any of this stuff. It's just kind of like whatever your strategy is over time. I'm back. That'll probably happen again. Anyway, let's just catch up with you guys. Oh, this is gonna be what's happening. Oh man, it's all good. So anyway, what are you guys doing? You guys holding on? So I'm gonna close this poll out too. Thanks everybody for being here again. Really appreciate it. Kirk Solar. Yeah, Junior's killing me with these lights. Oh, this is what happens when you have a 4-year-old. I'm gonna try one more time. Let's kill the lights. Thank you. All right, we're good. Oh man. All right, see, Adam, you sold 33,000 series and 6600 XTs. That's the other thing too, man. If you can time that stuff, which I just am not good at, you can time like to sell at the height when you feel the height is. But I'm always just like, what if it keeps going up? So you just never know, man. But I do feel like there's like some substantial mineable proof of work cryptos right now that even without Ethereum, we might be in a good enough place where there's enough that the hash rate is spread. I mean, between the ones I had in the poll, you got Caspa, you got Nexa, Radiant, Alf, Dynex, I don't know much about, Ergo, Ravencoin, Firo. Did I say Flux? Flux. You got like a lot of mineable coins out there. For GPUs, like if like shit started popping off again, I think there's with the hardware that's out there that's still being held by miners, I think we might be okay. Super Panda, hey Fox, mining here in Iran. That's nice, dude. Still profitable at your electric rate. DJ Mines asks, you got your eyes on any ASICs? Not unless sponsors are sending them to me for free. Which is not really free. You have to like write it off in taxes. So, but I don't know. ASICs are rad, but this is kind of like the cycle. This is what happens. This is what happens every time. GPU mining starts to like fade away, and then everybody goes and looks at ASICs, and I did it with FPGAs last time, and it's just, it is what it is. But it's hard with ASICs with residential electric rate. I would love like big boy Cadena ASIC, tell you that. Fluxtron, where's your beer, Fox? No, I already had 2 rum and cokes today, so I'm chilling. But I guess I'll have some Fireball because that's tradition. But I'm gonna take it easy tonight. So cheers, anybody. If you are drinking, as always in the past, let me know what you're drinking in the chat, and cheers to all of you. This is the way. Shout out anybody watching Mando. Yeah. Fireball. All right. What else we got going on here? It's so quiet down here because I have everything in the garage pretty much nowadays. It's like weirdly quiet. Hawk Capital says he's mining Ergo, Flux, and Raven. You know what? I have to do an Ergo overclock video. I forgot. I did all the testing and never made the video of that. What do you guys think of Jazz Miners? Risk to buy? You know what? I'm kind of curious what the latest is with them. Should we check it out? Because that is one ASIC that has done really well for me. It was part of a sponsorship deal, and they sent me the Jazz Miner like X41U, and that thing is still profitable on ETC after all of this. And this is actually the company that sent it to me and a few other YouTubers. Jingle Mining. I just like, what do they even have now? What is this thing? X4Q. But I'll tell you, man, even like instantly after the merge happened, I moved it right over. This is what I have. I moved it right over to Ethereum Classic and just has still made money at my electric rate, residential electric rate, since then. It's not a lot, but it's still profitable. Just like super impressed on that thing. But these are all new to me. I don't know anything about these 3U. I guess it does like double the mega hash for double the price. But yeah, if Jazz Miner, if you want to ship one of those over to me, I'll test it out for you. But I am of all the things that I like had after the merge, watching my GPUs just be making absolutely no money, yet that Jazz Miner just keep rolling, just pivot right to Ethereum Classic. It's really cool. Smash the like button, guys. I really appreciate it. And then I have a video coming up on this thing this week. This is a Flux node. This is a Cumulus node running on the SenseCap M4. I think a bunch of YouTubers got this thing from Seed Studio. So this is running 1,000 Flux to run that. That's the server, so I can run up here in my house, and I have 2 other Flux nodes. So I have run one of each tier. So Cumulus, Nimbus, and Stratus, those are doing really well. Obviously not making as much since the Flux halving, but still, like, Flux is what I'm mining on every GPU right now that's mining, by the way, spoiler alert. Every GPU that I have up and running, all the ones I mentioned earlier, every single one is mining Flux, because a lot of people don't take into the calculation for Flux mining the parallel assets. And if you're just using what to mine and not adjusting for the current parallel assets and future parallel assets that you're going to get when mining, then you're looking at the wrong profitability. So there you go. Flux may be very pause. Flux may be the most profitable of the cryptocurrencies for you to mine. Not very profitable, the most profitable if you have all of the efficient overclocks, watch my video, and also you are tweaking what to mine's bonus that it includes for the parallel assets to be accurate. And then if you take all of that into consideration, plus the fact that you can mine 1,000 Flux and then create a Cumulus node, that will make you more Flux while your GPUs keep mining, and you just essentially compounds over time where you're getting more and more and more Flux. And just, I'm not a shill for Flux, just mined it since literally day 1. And I'm just blown away by the roadmap they have, proof of useful work. If you haven't watched or read anything about that, it just seems like fantastic technology coming up. Their decentralized WordPress. I have WordPress for the channel. I'm thinking about switching over to that. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about Flux forever. If you've been around this channel for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of the project. I literally mined it on my 1070 Ti's when it launched, and I haven't stopped. So running all of their nodes, mining on everything right now that is up on Flux. Only things I'm considering is, besides FPGA has been on Caspa. I'll probably get another rig, really efficient one going on Caspa or maybe Nexa, just to do some more speculative mining, but otherwise, all in on Flux. I think that's the one for me. Not financial advice. Cool, Dong, you have 2 Flux nodes running. Nice, man. And also, I'd love to run their Fractus node, which is a Cumulus node, and then you can plug in hard drives and provide decentralized storage to the network, but I can't meet the upload requirements on my bandwidth here residentially, so I'm bummed on that. It's PJ Bia. What's up, dude? Had to do double take. That Red Fox went live notification. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Where are you hosting your Nimbus? I got my Nimbus nodes up on virtual private servers, VPSs. I think host nodes is where I have it. I have 2 of them up there. That's been great. It's been half a year they've been up there. No issues. They went offline once. But yeah, that's what I'm mining. Flux, 100%. Do your research. Do the calculations. Titan, thanks for the disagreement, dude. Titan Nightmare says, I disagree. You need to be upgrading all your equipment all the time. Efficiency is the way to be at the end of the day. It's like you've watched all my videos on efficiency is king. I agree with you, and I am eyeing up. So let's switch over here too. I was looking at the 4000 series. I just don't know if I want to spend the money right now, but that is something I have done in the past. That's why I was buying 20 series cards and started buying 30 series cards before mining popped off. It's just because they were really efficient, and I was okay with the forever break even. Just like if you see here, this 4090, yeah, it's the most profitable card to mine on right now, but you are at a 3,600 day break even on it. And I was seeing, those numbers. I was seeing like 3-4 year break evens when I was buying cards, just always thinking, man, if mining comes back, I'm going to be in the most efficient place. I just think I'm not personally in the place to be swapping out current gen cards for these. And though I'd still always like to get one of each just for testing. But what I've read, and you correct me if I'm wrong, the 30 series cards seem to hold up pretty well. Because what I was reading originally, maybe the miners have caught up, is that the 40 series cards take quite a lot of power based on their architecture. But maybe I'm wrong on that. But you can see most profitable card right now with all the default overclocks for what to mine is the 4090. And the lowest break-even card right now is still the 4090 at a very long time, according to what to mine. And then the next ones after that are going to be the 3070s, which are really efficient. And shout out Seb, he's been talking about how efficient the 3070s are for years at this point, it feels like now. So that's that, guys. But yeah, good call. Efficiency is the name of the game if you can make it happen. See what else. See what else I'm missing in this chat. Where do you go for those calculations for Flux? Best thing to do is mine to Flux Labs. That's their main pool for maybe 24 hours, 48 hours. And then it has a calculator in there that will tell you how many parallel assets and future parallel assets you will get based on your average hash rate. And then you can take that number and make what to mine meet that number so you can get an idea in USD of what your profits or your revenue will look like. So most people don't put that work in, and so they don't understand that they may be more profitable mining Flux, even if it is in the case that the future parallel asset is what makes it more profitable. Even with the current parallel assets, you still may come out more profitable than some of these other ones that you see on the profit list like Caspa and Nexa. This is a good question, actually. Where was that? It was around, yeah, Jock Jensen. I've been mining to hero miners for some months now. It says my future parallel asset balance is 70 Flux or so. Do you have any clue when this will be paid out? If it's future parallel asset balance, that's probably talking about the parallel assets that have been announced yet not released. So when Flux releases it, then you can do the asset claim which within Zelcore itself. But my understanding, this is true for Flux Labs, that most mining pools for current parallel assets will just convert that over to native Flux and just pay it all out to you in Flux. Crypto Crag says, I also took the opportunity during the bear market to clean all my hardware and get overclocks ready for multiple algorithms. So I'm ready to go. Yeah, man, that's pretty much me. I got the OCs ready, but I have not cleaned anything. And it needs it desperately. It just doesn't make fun videos, man. I mean, are you guys gonna watch, like, how do I make a video entertaining of me replacing fans on like 6 GPUs back here? Like, I could do that in the past when it was like, mining was amazing and bull run, but now, like, I don't know what to talk about as I fix fans for like 45 minutes. So those just sit back there. And it's like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna fix the fan, it's just gonna sit there again. So I don't know. It's definitely some stuff. And then I got like, yeah, there's a lot that I just like, I still got helium miners I never set up. It's just silliness. Yeah, 10-year break even on that 4090. I know, man. It's hard to look at now, but like that stuff just can change like overnight, man. That's what happened last bull run. You went from multi-year break even to like, I literally paid off a GPU when I took into consideration all the cards I have. I paid off a GPU in 10 days, a brand new GPU in 10 days because of Ethereum mining and pre-EIP 1559 when just everything was wild. I was like, holy shit. 10 days I paid off a GPU, so you just never know, but it's all risk. What else you guys chatting about? 40 series cards draw too much power. Anybody testing 7900 XTs? I really haven't seen anybody talking about those. 3070s are king. What else you got? Have you tried any 3060 mobile desktop GPUs from China? I have not. You know what? I had a chance to when they first came out, but I said no. Or it fell through or something. But when those first came out, nobody was really talking about them. I was talking to somebody about getting them. Sithfit, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. It's been a while. What else we got in here? Red, are you doing Flux dual mining? I am not. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, let's check out the markets. I heard the markets definitely went up before I started streaming a little bit. Here we go. Over on Coin 360. Yeah, Bitcoin. What was it? It was at like 19 earlier today. Yeah, what did we go down to? Yeah, it was like 19, so we're coming back up. It's nice to see it in the 20,000 range. I'll take that all day. What else we got? I'm thinking about some videos. So I got that FluxNode video coming up. I think it was a fun one to make. Cool little thing. I'll probably do that Ergo mining video. I never did one on Ravencoin overclocks. Probably do one of those. Just get like that information out there so it's out there for when you might need it. I think that's helpful. It doesn't really make me a lot of YouTube revenue, but it's fun and it's just useful to the community and useful to me. So why not? Beats all that like clickbaity stuff, you know? I'm not trying to do any of that. And then the video that I think I'm gonna do, which I meant to do a long time ago, which might be just fun to watch, is a video on NiceHash. Not necessarily like about the platform, but more or less like their dark history and their founder and some of the stuff he was involved in. I think I might do some like a fun video going through their history that some people may not know unless you were around in the early days and when they got hacked. And all that. That might be just like a fun crypto history lesson video to do. But I don't really know what to make anymore. I don't want to make clickbaity shit just for views. It's just not interesting to me. It's not fun. I'm a miner first before a YouTuber. So I just try to like do videos that are useful to you, useful to me. So if you have any ideas, let me know something you might see based on some of the stuff I have. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those times right now. So I haven't been posting a ton. One of the reasons I haven't been posting a ton is just I'm not doing much besides what you see. And so there's not much to film. I thought about maybe doing some vlog style stuff about just like everyday things that I'm doing down here. But again, it's just like not much. It's kind of like everything's mining what it's mining. And that's fine. I don't know. But if there's stuff you want to see, I'm happy to turn the camera on and start recording it. Let's see what you guys are chatting about in the chat. And ask me any questions. I don't know how long we've been going. How long I've been doing this. Almost at an hour. It's pretty good. I'm getting tired. Let's see. Famous achiever. I haven't made videos on mining in a while. Either Red Fox. Switch to credit. Let's see what else. Some commentary on used 30 series versus new 4090s. That might be a good video topic. Maybe like break even of a 30 series used car based on like some average eBay rates versus buying a 4000 series card new. Maybe like what's the fastest way to break even on a GPU right now, even though the fastest may be years. Thanks for the idea, guys. That might be an easy one to make. Live streams are a fun time, even though there's a lot of news going on these days. Thanks, man. Famous achiever, how many cards you got running? Most of the farm is off. Comes on and off as I test things, but I think, what did I say? Maybe like 40 cards running right now. But I definitely want to get the, like, it'd probably be an okay video. I want to get the 3060 Ti's up because they're efficient. And I can pretty much still make some profit over my electric rate. And the A2000s, and then of all the testing I've done on that whole 30 series architecture, the most efficient card and the most profitable has been this guy, A4000. So if you want to check that out, I got these out of a Dell pre-built. This has like a funky little bracket just because of how it sat in the workstation pre-built. But I tested all the 30 series cards except the 3050, and the A4000s did the absolute best on, I think, every algorithm. The 3090 Ti did pretty nice too. That's over in the test rig. That's off right now. So those are some of the things, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, I think that's probably some of the next things I'll do. Yeah, I was gonna do a lithium overclocking video. Maybe I'll do that one. I mined that in the past when it came out for like dual and triple mining. So maybe I'll do that. I mean, those are just fun. They just take a lot of time. That testing for all those overclocking videos, to do it justice and be as close to right as I could be, I mean, that took significant amount of time. Definitely more time than YouTube paid me for the views on those videos. It's probably like $1 per hour work time, but I just love that stuff. It's part of my passion. It's like the hobby, the fun of it. I don't do it for this, but it just takes a lot of time versus like a vlog style, just hanging out video. But yeah, any other questions you got, throw them up in the chat. Just tag me at Red Fox Crypto. See what you guys are up to. Seb hates overclocking videos. I'm glad I've done them. Yeah, man, they like, it's spreadsheets and just days of testing, and then it crashes, and I'm like on my lunch break at work remoting in and, you know, incrementing the lock clock up plus 15, down 15, crashes. Damn it, I gotta wait till I get home to restart the rig. It's tough, man. New England Crypto, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. It's cool seeing some of these names that have been around for a while. Appreciate all you guys hanging out, staying with the space. I do think we'll have our time in the sun again, but could be a while. Who knows? Sustainable Crypto asks, have you done a build of the C1100? That's the FPGA that you guys see right here. It's not mining right now. I haven't done a build. I just did one, and I did like a really in-depth, I think, setup of it when I first got it on Ethereum. There's a video on that. And I adjusted the video mining Caspa with it, though it's not an overview. It's more or less just like showing the power of this thing. But I've seen some like 6 or 8 card builds using this. I'm always a little like risky and hesitant buying all those FPGAs because you're just so beholden to Bitstream developers. You just never know what's going to happen. Crypto Pope, what's up, dude? Are you all GPUs or do you have a few ASICs? I have all the ASICs I have except one were provided to me as part of a sponsorship. So I haven't bought, the only ASIC I bought I think was the mini Doge miner. I'm just still a GPU and FPGAs, but almost all GPUs. It's just what I like. JKK, what's up, dude? Good to see you too, man. Thanks for coming. Appreciate all you being here. Smash the like button if you haven't. Really appreciate it. Thanks anybody for who's became a new member or did any super chats. Appreciate that. BuzzTech, what's up, dude? Dividend investing. Sorry, got here late. What are you mining now? Bet on Flux. Flux is what I got going on the GPUs I have on right now. And it's such a bummer too because like it's winter where I'm at, so it would have been so nice to have all the GPUs on since it's so cold out. And I'm like, watch, summer's gonna come. It's gonna be like 95 degrees, and mine is gonna get crazy, and then I'll be right back in the spot where like, how do I cool all these GPUs off? Oh man, you know what kills me too is if you guys saw my video, I used to have everything in the basement here. You know, 100, 120 GPUs running. And I had the grow tent and exhausting everything outside, and like I had the basement window open that was just pulling pollen and stuff in. And then I ran by myself because I'm a crazy person. I ran a 100 amp panel sub panel out to my garage, actually 125 amps, put it in, ran all the electrical myself, and then ran 3 amp circuits out there. I still have the 3 down here, and moved everything out there. And like, since I was just personal stuff going on at the time, it took me longer than I wanted. And once I eventually got everything moved out there, and I only had a couple months until Ethereum went away. So I never really got to utilize the garage space as much as I wanted to for all the work I put in to get all the rigs out there. And it was amazing, the setup I had out there, keeping everything really cool. Wish I could have used it longer, but maybe again in the future. But yeah, also to just saw Seb mention heat your house in here. The couple rigs, I have moved a couple rigs back in the basement that I'm running, and it definitely has helped keep the upstairs at a nice temperature and haven't had to run my heat that much. Plus global warming, I haven't had to run my heat that much. And then the garage is nice and warm for the rigs I have running out there too. And I don't have an exhaust or anything going on right now. They're just passively exhausting through an open window and through the attic space in there. So it is nice, keeps, there's a bonus, right? If you're taking into account maybe saving on some bucks running them in the winter. Good question. BW Wilson, do you still sell half your yield a week or changed it up? That's what I remember saying last year at least. Yeah, that was during Ethereum times, man. I was selling like 40% and 50% to pay for electric, pay back GPUs, and take home a paycheck as well. Right now, I'm covering my electric costs out of my pocket. What I will sell after, probably a few months, every now and then I'll sell the Ethereum Classic that I've mined with the Jazz Miner and the iPolo, which is still like profits for me. So I'll sell all that and then just have 0 Ethereum Classic, and then I'll let it build up and I'll sell it. I have nothing against it. I just have no interest in holding any Ethereum Classic. Damn, BTC still going, huh? Just broke 22,400. Nice. Let's just hope it keeps going, guys. And then all the other altcoins follow. Still bullish on Ethereum. Have you sold your bags? I sold some at the end to pay off some of the GPUs that I still had overhead on, just so I could not have to worry about any of that. But I still have all the other Ethereum that I've mined forever. I just still haven't set up a node. I guess you should probably do that at some point. Red Fox, is Coinbase a good exchange? I've used Coinbase since 2017. I have no problems with it. That's where I sold that 50% every week that I would mine of Ethereum. No problem. And just like anything, don't keep all your funds on there. Transfer to a cold wallet. DJ Mines, thanks, dude. Fox, you did it right. You sold half in the bull run. I wish I did instead of holding the bag. Yeah, man, that's what I learned first time. First time I held, and then I watched everything. I watched Ethereum the first time, 2017, 2018, 2019, Ethereum go from $1,400 to $85. And I held that whole time. Bitcoin, $20,000 to $3,500. And I held. And watching them, I'll never forget, like sitting in the office upstairs with Delta open on my phone with all the prices and my holdings, just like really being like, did I make a mistake doing this? Like, did I just waste money and time looking at the prices, $3,500 and then $85? And I was like, well, let's just stay with it, see what happens. People talk about these cycles. And so knowing that, when it started going back up again, I would sell a little bit of Ethereum every $200 it went up. And then, Ethereum, I don't know, what did it go up to? Like $5,000 or something like that? And then it just was like, okay, GPU investing. I had like 6, 7, 8, 10 GPUs showing up a day at my house. You guys who've been around know I was using bots to buy them. Any way I could get a GPU, I was getting a GPU. And my plan the whole time was get them and then pay them off. Get them and pay them off, not hold, because that burned me last time and I had all this overhead. So get them and then sell 50% because I do not want to go, and I made videos on all this stuff. I do not want to go into a bear market with all this overhead and then sit in debt. That's silly. So good job, past Mike, from learning from mistakes and helping out future Mike. Yeah, Sifit, I saw that. Nova, rest in peace. That was one of the bots I was using at the time. I just saw their email that they're like done. I haven't used that stuff in a long time. That was crazy. I think I will never forget that period of my life. The amount of time and hours learning how to run bots, keeping on top of those, running two, and all these different Discord servers, GPU showing up, me coming home from my full-time job, and just being down here till like 1 a.m. to try to get a video out on like LHR updates or like anything. GPU's coming in, knowing I need to get them mining so fast so that I can break them even, knowing I should get this video out because the interest is peaked out of this world right now and it will do really well. I was like sleeping like 5-6 hours. I was doing live streams every Sunday night. Talk about burnout. It hit me for sure. But like, I think that's just what you got to do. And then during these times, just kind of take it easy, do what you can, and then get ready. And then if that happens again, I'm going to do the same thing. Is just take advantage of that moment in time. Whether you're a miner or a miner and a YouTuber, it's just like, it's work, but you're hoping to get that yacht in the future. So you put in the time. Crypto Pope camping out at Best Buy. Yeah, man, watching people do that. That was crazy. It's like reminiscing about a year ago. Think about that, where this all was a year ago. Certainly learned a lot about resilience and what I can take, and got to meet amazing people like all of you, and have a ton of fun. And I think we'll have some good times again. This is what happens. Who's going to phase out? Who's going to stick with it? And are the projects strong enough where they'll realize some value if the cycle repeats? Thanks, dude. Crypto Crack says, appreciate the time you put into your music as well. Appreciate that, man. That was the other thing I would do is I've repeated some in these last months, but I would make a whole video and then make, like a 30, 40, 50 second unique piece of music for the end of the video because I'm a musician. And so that was just a lot of work. Oh, God. Later, Dave Jack. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for being there for me every single day. Talk to you in the morning. Oh, that's funny. DJ Minds, what program do you use to make music? I use a Mac. I'm an Apple guy. So when I do really good, big stuff, I use Logic Pro. But for the YouTube stuff, I just use GarageBand. And then in the beginning, I did everything with just musical typing, which was just using the actual keyboard on the computer. And then eventually bought one of these. And this is real simple. Just do everything on this guy. I got all the big boy stuff too for like professional recording, but that's what I did. That's what I do for YouTube. Secret's out. Oh, the Barbies. You guys kill me. I'm never going to live that one down. That's so funny. DJ Minds, how'd you make the girls say RTX GPU? You want to know the secret on that one? This is a moment of brilliance. So you saw it if you listen to my intro music, and you'll hear it on the exit music when we're done. I just found a text-to-speech website, and I just typed in the letters that I wanted the female voice to say, picked a voice I liked, downloaded the file, and then just edited it a little bit, and that was it. Some people were like, is that Mrs. Red Fox? I'm like, no, that's just like literally just some computer program that's replicating speech. Do you public your music anywhere? I love it. I don't. Just watch the videos again. Give me some YouTube views. I need it. Crypto UK, what's up, buddy? He's using AI before we use AI. You guys are funny. Thanks everybody again for hanging out. It really means a lot to me. I haven't done a live stream in a minute. I don't know. I can't promise I'm going to do another one for a while, but it's cool to do this. I got off the next 3 days from from the in real life job. So I figured why not fire it up, hang out with you guys, see who shows up. And this is cool. This is cool. We got like 150, 160 people were in here, and usually I would top out around 200. So this is rad. Pretty cool turnout. Seeing a lot of old names in here, reminiscing a little bit about the old times, which were literally a year ago. Thanks, Rambler. Appreciate that, man. Cool. All right. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. This has been fun. Went a little over an hour. And like I said, maybe we'll do one of these again in the future. And I appreciate all you coming to hang out. Appreciate all of you who've been with me this entire time through the ups and the downs and hanging out with me and supporting all these other amazing crypto YouTubers out there. Stay tuned for the Flux Node video. I'll release that in the next couple days. That was a pretty fun one to make. And I have a little fun part in that video that made myself laugh, so maybe it'll make you laugh. And then probably coming up, I'll do some overclocking videos on Ergo and maybe Ravencoin if I feel like it. And then I got a mini Doge, the latest one coming from a sponsor. I'll do a video on that. And then probably build the 3060 Ti rig, A2000s at some point. But I got to do some bathroom renovations over the next few days, so I'm going to be tied up with that. And then I got to go back to work. But appreciate you all. Jump in the Discord if you're not in there already. Links down in the description. And as always, please take care of yourself. Take care of each other. See you in the next video. See you in the next live stream. Peace, everybody. Thanks again. And enjoy the music on the way out. Peace, all.
Proof of work. Shop 2 56 Megahash 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 Proof of work hash easy hash MTP octopus compound autoecus equihash shop 2 56 proof of work